Hello, you amazing, beautiful people. Welcome back to another Mob Psycho 100 reaction video. How many episodes we got left? This is episode 5 of season 3. We're starting today, and then we go all the way up to episode 12. Episode 12 is the finale. And that is it. Does episode 12 wrap up the story? Am I going to be finishing Mob Psycho 100 so hungry for more? Is that what's going to happen? And also, when should I put out the poll? You know, My Hero Academia versus JoJo's to replace Mob Psycho 100. When should I chuck that out? I mean, if we've got 12 episodes, we've still got quite a while. I'll probably wait till next week or the week after to chuck that poll out. That's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be interesting because I predict that that My Hero Academia and JoJo's will be like a 50-50 battle, and it'll be super freaking close. But it'll be interesting to see if one just overly dominates the other. And if so, which one? They both have incredibly large fan bases and very loyal fan bases. They're both very big and popular anime, so if one does dominate, I actually can't predict which one. My prediction is it will be very close. You know, super close all the way down to the wire. I don't know, like a 49-51 sort of split. I don't know, what do you guys reckon? Anyway, how about I stop talking? Get comfy, relax, come join me tonight on Twitch. We're going to be watching Naruto, link in the description. And let's jump into my first time ever reaction to Mob Psycho 100, Season 3, Episode 5. This episode is going to be super freaking interesting.
初代教祖と認めてみんなお前を見てる。
誰？サイコヘルメットさんですか？
今まで浴びたことのない拍手喝采。どうよ。
Alright, look. I'm cool with you brainwashing everybody, alright? Brainwash them more. But the Body Improvement Club, don't smash up your desk. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. God, the rage I feel right now. How dare you do that to my bros? How dare you do that to my bros?
気分いいだろう。
いや、全然。面と向かって話しましょう。もうブロッコリーの根元にいます。
だからもうブロッコリーじゃねえって。これは人々の思いを吸収した結果、全く別のものになったんだ。
A super broccoli.
お前は何かを強く信じたことはあるか？強い思いの集合体は現実として世界にその姿を表すことがある。
We have seen that in this
これか
anime
ら世
before.
界に大きな変化が起きる。サイコヘルメットという名の新たな神が具象的な存在として君臨する。
神？ただの集団のまとめ役でしょ。
サイコヘルメットは創造主たる神の生まれ変わりという設定にする。人々を正しい道へと導き、心の安らぎを与える。
I wonder if the simple action of Mob just walking and cracking one of the vines so easily is a foreshadow.
正しい道って。
Foreshadowing of the future.
心の安らぎとかも本当にそんな効果があるの？
知らねえよ、適当だし。1日5分、真珠に向かって祈りを捧げればいい。それが俺様の養分になる。
Is Hanazawa alright? We haven't seen him in a
あと
while.
は信者が勝手に解釈していい感じに仕上げていくだろう。何か文句を言いたそうだが、信者たちだって楽しんでやってることなんだぜ。律も霊言も。
69.
そいつは例外だった。いち早く気づいて祭りを妨害しようとしてきた。こういうのは楽しんだもん勝ちなのによ。
それを霊言師匠に言わせたのもお前だったのか。
Oh dear.
エクボ。
Oh dear. Oh dear. You know what is interesting? Is if throughout Mob Psycho 100, you presume, as the viewer, that Mob is young-minded and oblivious to a lot of these things going on. Like, for example, Reigen. But Mob is actually way more clued up than he gets credit for. Even from me. Like, Mob knew Reigen from the start was a fraud, but knew he was a good person, so didn't mind. And Mob knew this was Dimple the entire time, but just acted like it wasn't, but knew straight away. Mob is actually way more like intelligent? I feel like that's the wrong word to use. What's the word for just someone who's like perceptive? Way more perceptive than people give him credit for. That's the right word to use. This feels like a finale episode, and it's episode 5, which is interesting.
Hanazawa 無事だ。それより、サイコヘルメット卿に入れよ。これから俺様とシゲオのツートップで盛り上げていこうぜ。
God, Dimple, you're in for a bad time.
見た感じ、もう一人で十分な力をつけたはずでしょ。
シゲオにはまだ伸びしろがある。将来を考えると、その力を有効利用しないともったいないと思ってよ。
断るよ。
Are you surprised, Dimple?
まあ今はそう言うと思ったぜ。
You're not surprised.
でもよ、お前の家族も友達も誰も彼もすでにサイコヘルメット様を信仰することに幸せを感じる世界で生きてるんだぜ。この街の中で取り残されたのはシゲオ。
It's interesting when you think it's a false happiness, which it is, but is it? Like, if you feel the genuine feelings of happiness, but it's falsely admitted on you, is that a false happiness? Because it's real in a way, right?
お前だけだ。もう皆が戻ってくることはないんだ。いつまでも意地を張んなよ。
みんなエクボに洗脳されてるだけだ。そっちこそいい加減にしろよ。
怒ってんのか？
You mad, bro? You mad, bro?
当たり前だろ。すぐにみんなの目を覚まさせろ。
Why do you ask that
リツ
question?
やレーゲン師匠まで。どうやって洗脳したんだ？
I'm surprised Ritsu, bro. Well, he ate the candy,
第
didn't
一段階
he?
は真珠に触れさせたり、その一部を経口摂取させるとか、物理的な接触から精神の中に。
It shows how much stronger Hanazawa
第
is.
二段階はその場の集合意識に少数派の精神を巻き込む。
But we know Hanazawa isn't the strongest of like the psychics we've met. Like there are others who are stronger or on the same level as him. So are they still in the city or have they left too?
レーゲンもこれに。
For example, now I think about it, where the fuck is Umbrella Boy? He has been gone this entire time. Why is he just not around? Why has that just occurred to me now? Did they just forget to write him in this part? He's just gone. How weird. I did not even think about that. That is so weird.
に捕まったな。場の空気に飲まれるってやつだ。そして今は第三段階に入った。
Yeah, I did not even think about that.
強い信仰への熱は隣人から隣人へと伝播していく。国全体にサイコヘルメットへの信仰が広がるのも時間。
Hey. Oh, I was about to get angry that the UK wasn't on it, but I was looking at the wrong side. Okay. So the UK has 4 broccoli trees. That's okay, we can deal with that. That's fine, we got this.
そうなったらすげえ。
But a giant broccoli tree.
俺様はマジで新しい神になれるんだ。
よくわからないけど、神になったってそれこそ意味ないだろう。自分が何をやってるのか分かってないのか。
え？
街だってめちゃくちゃになってる。
あ、街が。そいつは知らなかったが、そんなものは後で作り直せばいい。
いいから今すぐ洗脳を解除しろ。
お前らしくない一方通行の感情論だな。
This is like Mob. Mob is very sentimental. What the fuck are you talking about, Dimple? You talking about the same person?
大体洗脳というがそこまで悪いもんじゃねえぞ。人格を書き換えたわけでもないし、趣味や好きなことは何にも変わってねえ。律や霊言、肉体改造部のやつら。
Everyone's wondering what I was doing there. I just had like a random high pitch me. Sometimes so I got this glass water bottle. Sometimes for some reason this top, because like a while ago it had like a seal in here, and I took the seal off because it was really annoying. Like it just kept falling off. So now it doesn't have a seal, so it's not 100% like waterproof and leak proof. But it does cause this random like air squeak sometimes. I don't know why. So that's just what that was. Anyway, random tangent over.
お前に対する態度だって変わらねえ。
You leave the body.
ただ
Prove my
サイコヘルメット教の信者になるだけだ。しかもそれを幸せと感じ、その幸福感を信者同士で共有している。別にお前を仲間外れにしようだなんて思ってねえぞ。 で、一体何に文句をつけてんだ。俺様の何が悪い。
何が悪いって、エクボは卑怯だ。力を使って人の心を動かすのはみんな抵抗できなくてされるがままじゃないか。
もともと世の中には抵抗できない法律や社会の仕組みが存在するだろうが。
Remember Bruce Almighty? What can God not do? What's the one thing? Influence or change free will. And that is the one thing Dimple is fucking with here.
無自覚であれば問題なんて花から存在しねえ。お前だって俺なんて花から存在しねえ。お前だって俺様が従わなきゃ最後には力でねじ伏せるんじゃねえのか。
そうなったってしょうがない。家族や友人たちが洗脳されてるんだから。
Like I was trying to use the reverse logic there. It does
これで
kind
も
of
かな
make
り
sense.
我慢してるんだよ。
待てよ影山君。エクボ君がやってることは悪行というほどでもなさそうだ。
え？
冷静になるんだ。
Nah, man, Hanazawa. God damn, he got to you too. He held out for so long.
納得がいかないからって暴力に走ったらおしまいだよ。
いや、今ならまだ間に合うんだよ。サイコヘルメット教はまだ本格的に始まってない。
いや、手を出せば終わる。君とエクボ君の関係も僕らの仲も全て終わる。君が力ずくでサイコヘルメット教を解体させようというのなら僕は君を止める。仮に僕を倒したとしても弟君やレーゲンさんが黙って見過ごすわけがない。町のみんなも君と対立することになる。
You're all literally talking Dimple's words. Dimple has his hand up your ass, Hanazawa, and is moving your mouth like a damn fucking puppet. Alright? That's not you talking. Okay? And I'm guessing Mob is gonna know this.
エクボ、お前は。
花沢にも悪意はない。お前のためを思って本心から説得してる。言ったろ？ほっといてもみんなの日常は。
エクボ本人が出てこい。面と向かって話をしよう。
やめるんだ影山君。
話ならさっきからしてるじゃね
えか。サイコヘルメット教紳士を傷つけるなら僕が相手だ。
Damn, the animation.
正気になれ。
あいにく花沢は正気だ。
大切なものが増えただけさ。影山君が諦めて帰るまで抵抗するよ。
Honestly, just an absolutely brilliant scene. This is, by the way. Also, you can tell. I love how Mob was like, I'm restraining myself so much right now. It's like, you can actually tell. Because in this fight, Hanazawa is like a twig, you know, against Mob. And Mob was also restraining himself emotionally against Dimple because he does care for Dimple. You know, Mob really tried to just talk this out and tell Dimple what he was doing was wrong. But he knows what Dimple is doing is wrong. He's thinking for himself, which is awesome to see. And Mob knows that he, even if he has to make a difficult choice for the greater good, he'll do it.
ごめん。
What did he just do to Hanazawa? What did he just do?
エクボ、出てこい。
As Dimple possessed Hanazawa.
信じる者には神聖が宿る。今の花沢は神がかってるぜ。
力が溢れてくる。花沢君、ごめん。またシンジを傷つけてしまった。
よくやった花沢。茂雄、 シンジの根に包まれてクールダウンすればお前も考え方が変わるぜ。
すごい力だ。ブロッコリーの根。
Do you remember at the beginning of season 2, didn't he like learn something with roots? I don't know if that's going to come into play here at all, or if it's different relevant. He learned that he can like control and manipulate objects, basically. Like living objects that were being possessed, that he had the ability to do it too. I wonder if we're going to see something along those lines. What if that was a foreshadowing for this very moment?
この根は危ない。ここから離れろ、花沢君。本気か駆け抜け。サイコヘルメット様は僕の後ろに。
He's smiling.
すごい。やっぱり君はすごい。
What the hell was that?
ああ、シンジに風穴開けちまいやがって。Was
that Hanazawa snapping out of it? Jesus, what's happened to Dimple? Because Hanazawa obviously is like Hanazawa's friends with Mob, but he's also a big fanboy of Mob at this point and loves how strong he is. He's like his #1 cheerleader. Was that him in that moment just going, haha, Mob, once again, you're just awesome?
神になるってのもなかなか一筋縄じゃいかねえな。シゲオ。
Look at this dude.
無駄だよ。
Oh, it's turned into like the Matrix. It's literally like watching Neo and like Agent Smith and stuff.
エクボ、どうしてだ。
Except
どうして姿を現さないんだ。
Except nothing like that. We're gonna have an emotional explosion, aren't we?
もしかして僕を恐れているのか。
Slowing? I wonder what emotion Mob's feeling now. If he is going to have an explosion, what kind of emotion is it going to be?
もういい。もういいよ。こんな気持ちにさせるな。わからないか。エクボ。出てきなよ。じゃないと。
The thing is, and it's easy to forget this, Dimple and Mob have been close for a while now, and Dimple's even helped Mob in a lot of scenarios. Their bond is stronger than it used to be. So this must really just be so painful for Mob. Maybe take everything out of it. It's just someone he cares about going off the rails, and Mob really just wants them to stop. You know? Ha! That was fantastic. That was actually a really good transition. Kind of scary as well. Seeing Mob like that is really heartbreaking. Oh.
正解。気づくのがちょっと遅かったな。招かれるままにのこのこと真珠の中に入ってきたのがお前のミスだぜ。最も最大のミスは俺様と対立したことだ。
エクボ、 これは一体どういうことだ。
冷静になれよ。俺様が言っても聞かねえんならあの子に頼むか。つぼみちゃんにお前を説得してもらえば少しは冷静になるんだろ。
モブ君、サイコヘルメット教のみんなに迷惑かけちゃダメでしょ。いい加減空気読もうよ。
てな。おいおい、お前はつぼみちゃんのことになるとすぐ本気になるんだな。この際はっきり。
Let's just point out one thing at the moment, by the way, the OST, kind of terrifying. Sounds more like a fucking Assassin's Creed theme than it does like Mob Psycho 100 one.
といてやるよ。シゲオ、お前にはあの女は無理だ。高根つぼみはいらないものはいらないときっぱり言う人間だった。多少強引に飴を渡そうとしたら手をはたかれちまった。友達を通じて勧誘しても興味を示さなかった。人に合わせず自分の価値観にのっとって生きている強い女だ。お前が超能力を自慢したところで見向きもしないわけだ。仮にお前が体を鍛えたところであの子はシゲオを必要としないだろう。だが今や彼女もサイコヘルメット教の仲間の一人だ。つまり教祖としてのシゲオ様にならなびくかもしれねえって話だ。
つまらない。
ほとんどの力を奪ったと思ったんだが底力が結構残ってるもんだな。本体が出てくるにはまだ早かったかな。
Dimple is scared of Mob. Mob is the only one in Dimple's way here. The most interesting thing is what Dimple actually wants. You know? Like, what does Dimple want at this point? We've literally seen Dimple, like at the beginning, forming this religion and all this sort of stuff. Is that still what Dimple wants? But now Dimple's been so close to Reigen and Ritsu and Mob, you would think that there would be some change, but maybe there hasn't been. We're like, what does he want?
まあいいか。今の俺様ならシゲオにも負けねえ。ちょっと待ってよ。
He's slapping him! What the fuck even is this? Anyone else get like Avengers, like Hulk vibes when he meets Loki?
いい気になるなよてめえ。優しくしたりやつきやがりやがって。こうなりゃ俺様もマジにならざるを得ねえ。
Ah, that's a bad sign when an anime character says that. They always lose when they say that. 90% of the time when an anime character says they have to get serious, it means they're gonna lose.
これがこの旅。
Hold on, let's rewind. Dimple got Dimple. What's Dimple packing there?
よーく見とけ。これがこの旅。
Dimple got cake, man. Bro. Wait a second. One, he is as smooth as any. Poor Dimple, man. Poor Dimple. Second, that looks a lot like Saitama.
だから何なんだよ。
He might not explode this episode now. They're really teasing this explosion. He's now got moves. He's naming them. Godly punch, godly dash, godly smash. Sounds kind of cheeky. He's got a Terminator eye. Straight. What? He's just making up shit now. He's just saying things he sees.
知ってるぜ、シゲオ。お前がこの程度じゃ参らないってことぐらいはよ。だがそろそろ限界だろう。こいつから吸収した膨大な力が真珠を通して伝わってきてる。
爪のボス戦でエネルギーの底は見えたんだ。無尽蔵じゃなくちゃんと枯れる。最上刑事の精神攻撃にも負けそうだったし、無敵ってわけじゃねえんだ。影山茂雄の倒し方は俺様が一番分かって。
それが真の姿。
ん？
そんなのがお前の正体。冗談だろ。
今にその減らず口も叩けなくなるぜ。こっち側に来なかったことを後悔させてやる。
本気でそう思ってるのか。
It is a good point Dimple makes. We have seen Mob reach his limit before, and if the powers are being removed, then he will run out of powers. I still don't know what's inside of Mob. That's the thing. Part of me watching this entire time has looked at Mob kind of like Naruto, you know? But we have seen him reach his limit, and Dimple watched it all. And like Dimple said, he should know how to beat Mob. So, what's going on?
なら手を抜いてる場合じゃないだろう。力も行動も言葉も全部偽物だ。それが本当のエクボだと思わせるなよ。そんなの似合わない、許さない、認めない。
何様だてめえは！認めないだ？俺様が求めてやまなかったものを軽々しく否定すんじゃねえ！神ビ
Bro went full Godzilla. He went full Godzilla. He's
しまった。エネルギーを込めすぎた。
smoked broccoli.
伝わってくる。あいつの怒りが。待て待て。あの野郎、まだこんな力を残してやがったのか。
Has he exploded?
やられる前にやらねえと。
今のは
This is
驚いた。
very cool.
死ぬかもしれなかった。あと少しで信じられなくなりそうだ。
あんな目で俺様を見ていやがる。
僕は本音が聞きたいだけなんだ。何か言えよ、エクボ。
本音も何もねえ。もともと俺様はお前を利用しようとしてただけだ。
悲しいな。もうエクボとはお別れなのか。
来るか。
He's got his top. He has his top. It's the best top, ain't it?
シャツが出せ。
Oh, get fucked. Get fucked. Get fucked. Oh, you what? After credits, maybe? Maybe? No. That is total bollocks. Fuck off. You serious with this kind of cliffhanger, man? Are you actually serious? Are you actually fucking serious? Are you serious? I knew it was gonna do this. It spent so long building up his damn explosion. It was like a little bit more, and goodbye. Like what? It spent so long building up his explosion. It was going up in like, at any second, it was about to start going up in point decibel, you know, like 0.1, 0.1.1. It's like, fuck me. God damn it, man. Also, hilarious. Because, let's be honest, that shirt is fantastic. So how dare he lie? Like, clearly it's a great shirt. I actually love that. That's Dimple's first, because that shows that they have a relationship and like a friendship and a bond. Like, it actually does, more so than anything, because your friends are people that you will always shit on. And I know that sounds bad, but it's true. especially British people. I remember when I was like, I used to play video games all the time, and I used to go online, and I had an American friend group and a British friend group. And when I'd go online and mix the two, and I'd play with my American friends and my British friends, my American friends were convinced that we hated each other. I definitely feel like America in the last 10 years has adopted more of a British/Australian policy. I would say like 20 years ago, or like 15 years ago, it wasn't common for like like when I was like talking to Americans online, it wasn't common for them to like shit on each other as much as they do now. And I definitely feel like it's like the intermingling of the two societies, because now I feel like that kind of like harsh banter that is very British and very Australian, those are the only two countries I can think of that talk like to each other with insults, because we do, and it's just something common. I definitely feel like America is starting to sort of like we've rubbed off on the Americans a little bit too much. And you guys, you know, we were raised with this, and the Americans, they're still learning it. So sometimes you can get a bit like harsh. you need to learn that it's a joke. We're mean, but with a joke, and that's what I'm trying to point out here. Dimple is clearly a friend of Mob's, like deep down, clearly a friend, because when Dimple sees that shirt, Dimple insults the shirt, and it's his first thing. And although it's very funny, and it's a funny scene, I feel like it's deeper than that. I feel like it shows that in that moment, Dimple still sees himself as close to Mob, where he also doesn't call him Mob, you know? He calls him his name, Shingo, right? Shigo? So I feel like he does really care for him. And I feel like the insult to the shirt shows that there's a closeness between them. I think that's why it's hurting Mob so much, you know? I really do. I think that scene, that one line, is actually bigger than it seems. I think it's very funny on the surface, but very deep underneath, and shows that there's a real friendship between them, that he would insult the shirt straight away, out loud like that. You know? That's like something you do to your bro. Oh, what a pain in the butt cliffhanger that was, though, man. I hate it when it ends. I'm like, oh, come on! I honestly don't know what happens here. Does he exercise Dimple, and we just have this sad, emotional ending for Dimple, you know? Does he talk to Dimple? I actually feel like this is the end for Dimple. I don't think there's any room for Dimple in the anime after this. I think this is the end for him. I hope I'm wrong, because I love Dimple as a character, but I don't know. What a brilliant episode, by the way. Beautifully animated, awesome fights, fantastic dialogue, and Mob Psycho 100, once again, just proving its name is real when this anime is just 100 out of 100. Well, I guess that's where my reaction ends. I hope you guys have an awesome freaking weekend. Like I said, I'm going to be live tonight on Twitch watching some Naruto. If you want to join me for that, link in the description. And that's it from me, my friends. As always, you will see me in the next video.